stand for what we believe in. Let the people sing.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
They will not break our country's strength. They will not take our nation's freedom. Let the people sing. We will not turn our backs today. We will stand for what we believe in. Let the people sing.
All right, great morning, everybody, and welcome back to the F.O.B, the Forward Operating Broadcast, where we regroup, resupply, and recalibrate every Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. Central, 9 a.m. Eastern, to better equip you to continue your mission, or Charlie Mike. I'm True American Brad Ass. It is today's the day, Thursday, April 2nd, 64 degrees here in Illinois. How is everybody this morning? You muted, brother.
I didn't mute it. I don't know why I got muted. My bad. But I am AA, Army alcoholic, everybody, and it is a nice 71 degrees here. Too warm for me. Yeah, trades, you can keep this weather, man. I don't want it. I'm gonna go up there with Brandon. Me and Brandon can trade, and I think he'll understand why I like the cold weather more.
Yeah.
Especially when it's getting around this time of the year, summer and spring and everything. But
Right.
But being spring, watch out for that weather. It's going to get rough up till Saturday.
That's right. A lot of rain coming. A lot of
Batten down the
wetlands.
hatches, everybody.
Yeah.
Well, it seems all right now, though.
Right, yeah, I think it's supposed to rain a little bit today here for sure. I hadn't checked the radar this morning.
Tomorrow and Saturday, depending on where you're at, you know. I know Oklahoma had a little bit yesterday, but it wasn't as bad as they thought it was going to be yesterday. But then today they're going to get more, and then tomorrow they're going to get more, you know. But it's Oklahoma, you know.
Right.
Wait 30 minutes. It'll change.
Yeah. Oh, man. All right, let's hop in this chat real quick. Let's see. J-Dog, great morning to you. Good to see you. How are you?
Good morning. Good morning.
Grand Rising fam, hope all is well. Be sure to smash that like button, comment, and subscribe. Appreciate that, brother. Yes, sir. He said it again. Hey, great morning, Jordan. Good to see you, brother. How are you? That's right, Copper Steel Infantry, shout out. Life is good. Amen, brother. Hey, great morning, John. Good to see you, brother. How are you? And Victorious, great morning to you. Good to see you. How are you? Happy Thursday. Good morning, Warriors. Appreciate that. Hey, me and J-Dog. Help each other win. Love it. Oh, man. Well, did y'all get to see that rocket launch yesterday?
Oh, yeah. I watched the rocket launch. I watched the moon rise.
Yeah.
And the moon wasn't really pink, but it did have like a slight orangish red light color to it on the
I forgot all about that part. Yeah.
Yeah. I need to invest in a camera that can actually capture it the way that I see it with my eyes, because, man, when you do it on the camera and you're just like, yeah, that's a nice little blurry glowing ball there. That's not what I seen when I was recording it.
Right.
It's like, goodness, man.
Right.
With all the technology we got, we still can't have, I still don't have nothing that's I don't know if there will ever be a camera that can capture exactly how the eyeball sees it, you know?
Right.
Or a TV that can project it, you know, like VR maybe can come close, but I feel like computer generated movies and video games can generate that better than the camera can capture the actual reality of it, which blows my mind when I start thinking about it.
Right.
But if you've seen it, it was nice. Mosquitoes were way too bad for me to want to do night fishing last night, so I didn't even do anything except watch the moon, pack my stuff up, and come back home.
Oh,
Mosquitoes
damn.
way too bad. It's only during this like 80 degree when it hits like 75 to 80 degrees at night. It's miserable.
Right. Definitely is. Today is a better day this week. The cancer has been kicking my ass, giving God all the glory for another beautiful day. Pleasure to be here.
Fuck cancer.
Amen. Well, I hope
Beat
you get
that
to feeling
shit.
better, victorious. And we're praying for you. I know that. I hate that C word.
Yeah. Beat that.
J-Dog
You
is the
got
world
this.
best. Hey, great morning, Casey. Good to see you. How are you?
Good morning.
That's
Good
a new
morning.
one. I haven't seen that one. Great morning, Sling 64. Good to see you. 64
Sling,
degrees
you have my
in
temperature.
Kansas.
You stole my temperature. I want it back.
Yeah.
It's- That's right, John.
That's right, John. Fuck cancer. Amen, brother.
Unfortunately, I feel like we're in that time where everybody's experienced someone who's battled cancer. If you haven't battled it yourself, it just seems like it's so
Yeah.
widespread now.
Yeah, and if you've watched somebody die from it, man, it's just
Yeah.
sad. Dude.
My aunt died of breast cancer back in 98, 99.
Man. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's
Yeah,
it's
sad
always
for
been
sure.
something been like, you know, every time it comes around, breast cancer awareness month and, you know, anything cancer awareness. It's like never forget her.
Right, for sure. Oh yeah, I know, John. Yeah, we're praying for him too, brother. It's all
yeah.
over, man. It sucks.
Speaking of that, my grandpa died, but when I was an infant, like maybe 1 or 2 years old, he died of lung cancer.
Yeah.
That was back in the 80s.
Yeah,
Maybe
it's
like
crazy,
85,
man.
86.
But I think we're finally getting somewhere on it.
I noticed a lot of people. I've also like when I was in Oklahoma, with my cousin, another cousin, throat cancer, and they both people I know had throat cancer got pushed into remission, and you know, man, there's always that small chance of it coming back. But I mean, the fact that they can actually put things into remission now, you know, some people with skin cancer now they're like would say healed from it, or you know whatever remission means in its fullest form.
Right.
As close to being healed or cured from it as you can, you know, so you can have your normal life back.
Right. Wow, fighting two different cancers at the same time definitely gives you a new perspective in life.
Oh gosh, yeah, dude.
Yep, keep on pushing, Victorious. You know what to do.
Yeah. You're already doing the steps to stay strong right now, so keep doing
Amen.
that, one step in front of the other.
That's right. Keep going. Do not stop. Do not slow down. Keep going. And you got this.
Yeah, I can.
Right. Right, John. V for victory. That's right.
There you go.
And you know what's crazy?
Yeah.
I told my son that last night. He's like, "Hey, Dad, what's a V I can use for?" Because he was trying to do an acronym. I've got him doing acronyms and stuff, you know.
Uh-huh.
So he was like, "What's a V for?" You know, he was trying to do veteran. I said victory.
Right. Remember that
So,
cadence?
V for
VICTORY. Victory,
That's right.
victory. That's my battle cry.
Yeah, that's right. There you go. Cadence, little cadence this morning.
My voice sounds better when you got a bunch, like when you got 50 other people that can sing out a tune to go along with me. Then it sounds like it's nice. Other than that, I can't sing.
Yeah. Yeah, so anyone battling, thoughts and prayers. It's a horrible thing.
Yeah.
Well, how is everybody this morning? Anybody got anything they want to talk about? What they gonna get done today? You know, today's the day. Today's the day to have a thriving Thursday.
That's right.
Not sure, Victorious. They might still be vertical. Who knows? I mean, horizontal. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, they might still be horizontal. But we here though. Me and the boys, the kiddos are out of school, so you know
That's right.
for Easter break, we're gonna go get us some haircuts today. Today's the day I get my Jeep put back together when I get home from work. There you go. There you go. Get that thing back on the road.
Yeah, I got a patch of tire. One of my tires, I found a nail in. It's got a temporary patch in it. It's called a screw. So I can still go anywhere, but I got, good thing I got me a little portable pump. So whenever it decides I don't want to patch no more, I can just go over there and air it up and go. But
There you go. Hey, get some of them things that Sling got, dude.
I looked for them at Walmart. You got to order them. I
Yeah.
asked the lady, I was like, y'all have them screw-in tire patches? And she was like, oh, not yet.
Not
No,
yet.
she was like, yeah, she did the quotations things, operative, not yet. So
Oh,
they
okay. So
apparently
they're
we'll be
coming.
getting them in the store. Just don't know when.
Gotcha.
I look for them, and I know how the ones are that you just like shove in it and pull out. About 300-400 miles down the road, it's gone, and now you got a big hole in your tire.
Right.
And then I can't. Being here, I don't know. I don't have a trustworthy shop that I bring to because I don't really know much of them now. Everybody's changed,
Yeah.
and where I worked at in Oklahoma, people were very thorough and like accurate. Don't over torque your lug nuts and like things like that. Not the tire pressures where it's supposed to be at. We don't put 45 in it because the tire says that's the max it can hold. What does the car need?
Right.
I don't want to ride. I don't want to feel every single rock I roll over. Yeah, it's hard to find somebody who takes pride in the work like I did whenever I did it. So it's like that's the worst thing. It's like a cook watching somebody make your food, and you're just like, don't do that. You're doing it wrong.
Right. I think that's just about with anything, man. Watching somebody do something you know how to do.
Yeah, because see, if I'm doing it, I'm like, if I break it, I don't care. I know how to fix it. I break it, and I can't get mad at nobody but myself. And if I broke it, I probably meant to.
Right.
Now, if I watch somebody else do it, I'm like looking at them like, dude, I'm paying you money not to do the things I would do to the vehicle. So.
That's funny. I'm resting between today and tomorrow before I go to feed the homeless Saturday out in Orlando, and then Sunday volunteering at the church for the special needs room for all 4 services. I can't wait. That's awesome.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
see, you're staying going, staying moving. Yeah,
There you go.
it keeps your spirits up for sure.
Yeah, that's the word I was looking for. Keeping your spirits up, your morale up, and everything. Don't give that depression and misery time to settle and ferment.
Right. Hey, great morning, Lady Savannah.
And
Good to see you. How are you?
I think that's one thing that helps fight the cancer too. As long as you stay in good spirits. As soon as they say, "Oh, you only got this much time left," that's whenever they're like, "Oh, you just dropped hope," and it kills your immune system. If you keep the hope alive and the possibility, you're not lying to them or anything. You're giving them You're keeping up their spirits up, because as soon as you kill the spirit, then everything else falls with it, you know?
Right. Yeah. Healthy mind, healthy body, healthy body, healthy mind. That's what you got to remember,
right.
guys. I got you, J-Dog. Appreciate it. Learn mechanics at a young age. That's a good skill to have, for sure.
Yeah.
I was doing dishes. I got some dishes I need to do. Thanks for reminding me. Hey, but at least you was doing them, right? Today's the day. You was getting it done. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go. And solidified my career when I went to trade school. There you go.
Yeah. I'll tell you,
Realizing you didn't know it all, right?
It made me go whenever I went through wheeled vehicle mechanic school in the AIT. I know it made it boring. Like already knowing mechanics, and like when you go through like the basic parts of AIT, learning mechanics, it kind of like starts you off at the ground level of things, like going to wood shop and like, all right, everybody, this is your tool, and this is what you use the tool on, you know?
Right.
Yeah, it was like, I already know this, but then there's people there that didn't know it, so it's like, it was almost boring until it got to the points where it was like, oh, now this is the stuff I know, and then you start learning things you don't know, and
right.
But it's definitely a good trait to have, like
working on your skills.
Yeah, and it's the advanced stuff that gets really confusing, but like the basic mechanics you can use for, like, you know, lawnmowers. I think that was the first test that we did. We had to take a lawnmower, like a push mower engine, take it apart, put it back together, crank it. If it ran for 15 seconds, you passed.
Right.
But you had to disassemble it all the way down to the guts and then put it back together. So
yeah,
doing that, if you didn't put one thing back right, or, you know, if it was not torqued right, or, you know, the specs are a little bit off, I mean,
right,
those engines are so basic, you can hear it, you know, versus the computers that have to tell you what's wrong with it, and you got to read and go through a college course to figure out. All I had to do was change the oil.
Right.
Well, I've done that before. It's like go through like 40 minutes of researching something, and it's just like you needed to change the oil, and I'm like, really? That's it?
Yeah, sometimes you get lucky like that.
Like, but it's aggravating too, because you're like thinking it's gonna be something in depth, and you're just like, bro, that's something simple, like the tire pressure was off, or
oh yeah, you start freaking out, dude. Fight or flight, anxiety.
Yeah. Going over to the master technician and being like, look, hey, what's up with this? And only thing he would tell me is like, what did the book say? And I'm like, it told me to come ask you.
Right.
Which meant for him to tell me, turn around, go read it, and come back if you can't figure it out. I'm like, okie dokie. Here we go for another hour.
Right.
But that's why they get paid what they pay. They get paid because, man, they got knowledge, like especially master mechanics. Phew, man, them people they can work fast, and they got an expansive amount of knowledge.
Right. Paper plates and Dixie cups are my friends. Amen.
Right. And I guess dishes are kind of like laundry. It's a never-ending story, you know.
Oh, I know, right? Yeah. Gotcha, John. To think that all my issues started because I neglected changing my oil. That'll do it.
Yeah.
Maintenance is a big thing.
No. It's like in the motor pool. It's like, why do they make us check the oil every time we get in the vehicle? And be like, because sometimes these vehicles don't hold the oil all the time, and you need to make sure it has oil in it before you start it up. Because if you go 5 miles down the road and it locks up, it's going to take us 3 hours to come get you. And that's to eat for 5 minutes down the road. Be like, yeah, that's the way that vehicle recovery works in the military. Since 1996.
Yeah, you've been a mechanic. That's awesome. Hey, great morning, Purple Potion. Good to see you. How are you? Thank you
What's
for being
up?
here.
1996 is around the time I started working on my first vehicle because that's around the time I started getting my first vehicle.
Right.
First time it broke down, I was like, Dad, this is doing this with the car. And he goes, all right, pull it over to the shop. And I'm like, okay. And I walk off. He goes, where are you going? And I'm like, I'm waiting on you to fix it. And he goes, no, I'm going to show you how to fix it. I'm like, oh, so much for going to play a video game.
Right. Look, a lady just brought her car to the shop. She said, I'm a quart low on oil. I've had popping joints for a bit since winter.
Oh. She's talking about herself. She's trying to get her license in a car. She's making a joke, I think.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, see, she's talking about me. So, we're all like the Tin Man. We wake up, we get that oil can, and be like, tick it, tick it, tick. You like work out the squeaks and stuff real quick, and then you start moving.
Right. Hey, let's go. Shout out Victorious, member for 2 months. Looking forward to many more with you Warriors. Appreciate that. Oh. That's funny. Hey, great morning, Mark. Good to see you. How are you, brother? Good to see you. My dogs built sandcastles at the beach each time we go. He's feeling it. Hey, good luck, Sling. Safe travels, brother.
Off to the VA. Have a good one.
That's
Make
right,
the
John.
wizard work for their money.
Like I said, stay away from Rice Krispies at a young age because when you get older, you snap, crackle, and pop. I know that's right. Speaking of snap, crackle, and pop, man, if y'all haven't, y'all come join us in the Discord. I'm sure Double A's gonna drop the link for you. Join us in the Discord, man. We have a good time over there. We'll talk, bullshit, listen to music. You watch each other's streams, watch people play video games. I think do some Lego building in there. But also, after the morning F.O.B, we get in there and we try to stretch. Call it stretching with the crew. So, yeah, I'll lead us all in stretches. So if that's something y'all are interested in, hop in that Discord with us. Come join us. And I'll lead y'all in some wonderful stretches and get us all loose and get that blood pumping a little bit before we get the rest of our day started. That's right, wisdom from John. Once a wise man once said, right?
The wise man has said as much stuff as she has said.
That's right.
You know, that's what she says. Well, wise man says a lot of the same things, just not so abruptly and crude.
Right. That's awesome, Savannah. Or Lady Savannah, I'm sorry about that. Yeah, it's awesome. I'm glad it's my fault. I'm used to that part. Yeah, we got to get that MWR going too. We will.
Yeah, how's that going? Like,
We hadn't really worked on it. We got a few things for it, but just trying to get everything in order right now.
right.
But I mean, I do have some good news though. Yesterday, I told you I had a very important meeting.
That's right.
And,
I forgot about that.
Yeah, dude. So this company behind me, Bravos, we are official now. That's Battle. That's an acronym, of course. If you know me, you know I like my acronyms. So it's Battles Raising Awareness for Veterans Out Here Struggling. And 22 of our brothers and sisters lose their life or lose their battle to PTS daily. And we have to stop this, America. We have to stop this. But we are a 501c3 nonprofit for the state of Illinois. Let's go. It's been a long time coming.
Yeah. How long have you been working on that?
Well,
Like,
the
to get it where it's
thought,
at now.
I had the name, we had the logo design and everything since 2022. Which, that's crazy. 22 a day.
2022, yeah, I was gonna say 22
Yeah.
a day awareness on.
That's when it all
starting
started,
in 2022, and then being what everybody was going through in 2022 as well. After after all that pandemic and everything,
That's my
Which
sober
that did-
year.
Oh, and that's your sober year too.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, a lot's happened since then, but it's just crazy
Yeah.
to see it actually, become something. Like
Right,
accidental.
yeah.
And you talk about it and then you do it. It's crazy.
And it's crazy how the numbers hit like that too. I was watching somebody was talking about numbers yesterday, like how people, I always like see the sequence of numbers and stuff like that. And the guy was like getting all, he was actually like irritated talking about it, where he was talking about like people that see numbers and like the sequence of numbers and like all that. He's like, you're just looking for them. And I'm like, dude, I honestly am not sitting there watching the clock waiting for it to hit 222, 333, 444. I'll be doing something where I'm in like zoned in on something. I break away from it, go get a glass of water, and I see the clock's got like, a sequence of numbers on it. It's like, well, that's interesting. But when it happens like that every single day for 2 months, and I'm not literally looking for it,
Right.
is there something to do with the numbers or the sequences, or is it trying to like throw a sign out there, just let you see one little, like a ripple in the water? Just because I didn't see what caused the ripple in the water doesn't mean something made it. You know?
Right.
And then you can obsess over it, where you like all the time see, like if you see 37 all the time, you're like, that must mean something. Well, maybe it does, maybe it don't. But if you're looking for it, it's like that saying, if you go looking for trouble, you're going to find it.
Mm-hmm.
But sometimes you're not even looking for trouble, and sometimes it crosses your path. So you can't always say that I'm looking for trouble if I'm always in trouble.
Right.
You know?
And it's like that thing. It's almost like whenever, you start looking at vehicles to buy or whatever.
Right.
And
Once
you have
you get
one
one,
come
you start
out.
seeing a lot of them,
Yeah, you start seeing that exact one everywhere. It's like crazy.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
that.
But see,
Like
I'm not
that,
looking
that
for my
Gunship
vehicle,
Gray
though. It
came
just-
out.
Yeah. And I think there's something with it, like with the sequence of numbers that either add up or help define the reason why, or like why you see things, or what points out to you.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, depending on how you look at it too,
Right.
and how you let it affect you. Because some people be like, oh, they're just numbers. They don't mean
Right.
nothing.
But like
Hey,
if you were to
JC
go back,
Fresh. Good to see you, brother. How are you? Great morning.
good morning. But like if you go back to 2022, whenever your clean date, would you ever have thought that you would see the sequence of those numbers after, or like, would you? I don't think. I just don't personally think most people are like purposely going around looking for it. Be like, let me point this out to you because it's always here. Like if I write 22 or 23, or it's like some number that means something to somebody, and always go there and be like, hey, look, I always see this there. But well, if you put it there, you're always going to see it there.
Right.
But if I put it there and then somebody else crosses that path and they look at it and be like, huh, and that resonates in something different for them. You know, it's kind of like scripture. You read it, we both get two like relations to it, and then they kind of synchronize to the metaphor, parable, and meaning and everything like that.
Right. Yeah, you're right about that, dude.
It comes from thinking a lot too. But then I talk with people that think a lot as well, and it's just like if we're all thinking a lot, the thoughts have to add to something. You just have to cipher through what's like distractive thoughts and all that.
Right.
But all that said, I think that's interesting how, 22 a day, your mission behind that, in 2022, it's just like,
yeah,
it's kind of like all that was set into place without you even knowing it.
Right. Right. It's crazy when you stop and think about it, for sure. And then, like I said, it happened in 22. So obviously I was motivated, ready to get it going then, but it obviously wasn't the right time to get it kicked off. And then, with my number being 36, I'll be 36 in 28 days.
Right. And maybe talking about the meaning behind that number for you.
Yeah.
There's a lot of like connections
huge, yeah.
and synchronicities for that number within your life. So it's like,
oh yeah. So I mean, that's why I've been saying like this. You always hear people say that this is my year. No, like this is literally my year, because there's just too many things adding up, and look what we've got going. That's why we keep it going with the FOB, man, because you just never know what's going to happen. You never know who we're going to help or who's going to see it and share it. We got to keep on showing up, man. Yeah, that's right, Mark. Spread smiles and joy and laughter. I don't have WTF in here. Mark, I did see your comment. But we can run it on YouTube. I just don't know how the sound quality would be. I have my coworkers do 22 push-ups every day with me after every workout, no matter what the muscle group is for the day. Wow. There you go. And that goes right along with my movement, keep on pushing every day for our fallen heroes. We got to keep on pushing for the ones that gave it all. The ones that didn't have that opportunity to come back and see that life sucks,
Right. Yeah, that thought always crosses my mind whenever somebody from, that's not here anymore passes my mind. I like think it was like, man, if you would have just waited. Like, I know most know what the struggle and the problem was because it's most of my same struggle and problem. How am I gonna adapt?
Yep.
Knowing that you this whole time you've been in and everything, you were reliable, and then one day you're not. It's like, just like one day you wake up and you're just like told you're not reliable no more. And you're just like, bro, that's a big kick in the stomach right there.
Yeah.
That makes you change your whole outlook on life right there. Whenever you go from being like extremely reliable, where you're like, yeah, I'm like one of the top 10% of my unit, and then all of a sudden you're like, bro, now I'm that douchebag, or that that one that's always late, or I can't get nothing right, that can't get right person, and that takes a toll on you mentally right there. And that's where it leads down that 5-10 year path of like. So that's what it was. Some people couldn't. They didn't think they would be able to hold on for that time frame either.
Right.
Because you don't know if it's going to be 5 days, 5 weeks, 5 months, 5 years.
I mean, it's still a struggle every day.
I remember that question they used to ask me in groups all the time. It was like, where do you see yourself in 5 years? And I'm like, bro, I don't even see that far ahead. I don't even look that
Right.
far ahead. Why? And they're like, why? Because it makes me sad. It makes me mad. It makes me angry. It makes me want to go into Walmart and want to kick somebody's buggy over. That's what makes me want to do. It's like, it literally stirs up that thing where the doctor was like, you don't have PTSD. And I'm like, watch me walk through Walmart whenever I'm having a bad day. It's like, tell me I
Right.
don't have PTSD.
Yeah, exactly.
You know? It's like, just because I suppressed it before I came and seen you, I realized that might not have been a good idea. As far as like certain cases, but
Yeah, and then somebody hits the back of your foot with their buggy or something, and you have to like calm all your emotion.
yeah, it's like
Oh yeah, no
watching a
problem.
movie.
It's okay. It's okay.
You get to your car all nice and
pissed.
calm and everything, and they see you put all your stuff in the vehicle, and then they see you get in the car, crank it, and then all of a sudden you buckle up, and all of a sudden you're just beating the crap out of the steering wheel for like 5 minutes, and then you're just like, I'm calm, and then now you can leave. It's like, what's wrong with this guy? It's like 8 years of service, bro. That's what's wrong.
Right.
It's like, and that's just a piece of it. I can't even tell you the rest of it because my therapists don't even know yet.
Right.
And that's like that's just like a little breakdown. Make that into a YouTube short.
Right.
Yeah, you could make a bunch of YouTube shorts of just what it's like to adapt back into average lifestyle after service and be like, is it really like that? It's probably worse than that for some people. Some people are like, bro, that would been a blessing to go through something that light. You know, each person's got different degrees of how they handle it too.
Right.
But one thing that they are like, even though they're gone, they're not forgotten. So that's the one thing. Like once they start being absent from your mind, that's when them bad feelings start like surfacing again inside you. It's like when you start, like I notice whenever I start getting that numb feeling,
Right.
you kind of have to get a reminder of a few things so that you can kind of like wake yourself back up in a way.
Right.
It's like even though they're gone, they give you something to remind you why you should stay strong. Why there's other people out there, because you know where everybody else can end up, and you don't want them to be like them. Because if I would have known then what I know now, I feel like they'd still be here.
Right. Yeah, that's hard to get over too.
Yeah, and it's got like, and then you get that little I get a little bit of survival's guilt too. It's just like, well, I just wasn't, it's kind of like that's where you beat yourself up sometimes. Because you're like, man, I should have been more educated then, and they would be here. And then you got to rewire your brain too. It's like, well, the state you were in at the time they were in that state, they probably would say the same thing too. If I would have known then, now we would have been able to help each other. So in a way, we weren't in a way to help each other at that time because we were both struggling, trying to find a way to figure it out. And just took almost, it feels like it took too much time, but it happened. You figured out things whenever you're supposed to figure them out.
I agree.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. They needed relief. They just looked in the wrong place for it.
Yeah. John said, I think starting today, I'm going to make it my goal to do 22 miles a week, either walking, running, hiking, or biking for the next 22 weeks.
There you go, man.
That's
just
awesome.
Yeah.
And that goes right along with our stretches. We do 22 stretches, so you could do that too.
If you do 3.1 mile a day, 3.1 something miles a day, you'll hit 22 a week.
There you go.
Do like a 3.3 every day, you'll break it.
There you go. Love it. And if you need accountability or somebody to do it with you, let's start an event, brother.
Bro, find you a Marine to do it with you, bro. They do 3 miles no matter what. That's part of their taste.
I don't mind doing it for sure. Because to be honest with you, after I rucked in February, March wasn't the best month because I stopped. You know what I mean?
Right. You got used to it.
It
And your
took a
body
toll
was
on me
like,
mentally. Yep.
yeah.
So,
It's almost like a withdrawal from medicine, you know?
oh, wow, that is wild. Right. He just said 22 weeks from today is mine and my wife's anniversary. That's crazy. He thought about that.
What was it on the anniversary?
22 weeks from today. So he said if he started rooking for the
okay.
next 22 weeks.
Oh, okay. Now, see, I'm pretty sure he didn't purposely look for that to match up to 22 either.
Exactly.
You know, it's just
Yeah.
just from us talking about it, man, it's kind of like, hey, I just noticed this lines up with it, you know?
Right. That's awesome, Victorious. Yep, that's right. Make every day matter. Yeah. She said, "Beautiful gold, John. You can still, you can throw me the keys and I'll do the route." All right, y'all wanna we'll take a little break for a minute.
Yeah, a little. What requests or thoughts of songs
Y'all wanna
you
hear
got
Broken?
today? That sounds like a good one today. I like that one.
Yeah. Let me know, chat. Y'all wanna hear Broken?
We already know Mark's gonna say yes.
Yeah, he's gonna give us all of them.
Mark's gonna throw about 15 songs up there and be like, this, and this. Look, there you go.
What in the world is that?
I know. I wish we could see the emojis that he's putting, because all it
Yeah,
does
I
is just
can't-
tell us like, oh, like it's like the code for the emojis on StreamYard. So I'm like,
Right.
penguin blue waving tear,
Yeah, let me see
yoga,
where he's at.
turquoise yoga pose. What is it? See the way it the way it describes it. It's just like, do we want to see what the emoji looks like?
Yeah, right. Oh, I don't see nobody. Oh, here it is. Yeah, let's see. We don't have Lost Soul, Mark. We'll have to get that one in here, though.
All right, Jordan, you have a good one. Rest well.
All right, Jordan. Yep. Thank you for being here, brother. Always. And don't forget, you matter as well.
Cool.
All right, here we go. Yeah, I'll run Broken. Real quick, guys, just go ahead and go get you something to drink. Coffee, water, whatever you're drinking, or you go use the restroom, latrine, head. And we'll be right back. This is Broken by Chaotic Traits.
Yeah. Looking back at the dark. Let's ride. Yeah. Yeah. I told the Lord to leave me be. Said I wasn't worth to say. He talked to my demons. I even tried digging my own grave. Damn right. Yeah. Yeah. I pushed you and I shoved you. Wanted you to hate me too. Told you I was poison. Treated you like the damn flu. Yeah. I swore I couldn't be loved. Said I couldn't couldn't show I care. I wanted you to run away, Lord knows it wasn't fair. Promised you the worst of me, guaranteed you pay the fee. Hoping you would leave me buried under the rubble I stacked on top of me. But you wouldn't take the hint, and you wouldn't take the out. You stood right in the fire while I screamed and thrashed about. Even when I fought the light, the angels held the line. Now I'm standing in the sun and the victory is mine. Mine. Yeah, I'm B-R-O-K-E-N, but let me break it down right. B-R, I was better than ragged, fighting blind in the night. But right here in the middle, yeah, I'm okay-E-N. Emerging new, I'm living proof today. From the darkness to the dawn, the shadows had to flee. Yeah, it's okay to be broken, cause you never gave up on me. Never gave up. No, you never gave up on me. Thought that I was evil, thought my soul was truly stained. Trying to make you walk away, showing you the darker game. That's what people usually do, run away and leave me be gone. But you saw past the brokenness to the truth inside me. You and God made a pact, said we ain't losing this one here. Turn those fuzzy whiskey nights into a vision crystal clear. Cause you wouldn't take the hint and you wouldn't take the out. You stood right in the fire while I screamed and thrashed about. Even when I fought the light, the angels held the line. Now I'm standing in the sun and the victory is mine. Yeah, I'm B-R-O-K-E-N, but let me break it down right. B-R, I was better than ragged, fighting blind in the night. But right here in the middle, yeah, I'm okay-E-N. Emerging new, I'm living proof today. From the darkness to the dawn, the shadows had to flee. Yeah, it's okay to be broken, cause you never gave up on me. If you're out there in the dark right now, thinking you're too far gone, thinking your demons won, look at me, the angels are visible. Even when your eyes are slammed shut, it is okay to be broken. The cracks are just where the light gets in. Yeah, yeah. You ain't alone. You hear me? You ain't alone. Never alone. Yeah, I'm B-R-O-K-E-N, but let me break it down right. B-R, I was battered and ragged, fighting blind in the night. But right here in the middle, thank God I'm okay-E-N. Emerging new, I'm living proof today. From the darkness to the dawn, the shadows had to flee. Yeah, it's okay to be broken, cause you never gave up on me. Yeah, 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 you never gave up. Battered, ragged, but I'm okay. Emerging new, emerging new.
Let's go. Shout out Chaotic Traits and Broken, Battered, Ragged. Right here in the middle, I'm okay. Emerging new. And we got somebody new on the panel. Go ahead and let them know who you are.
Hey, good morning, everybody. Brandon, sorry I'm not feeling the greatest today.
That's all right. You still showed up, brother. And we're praying for you.
How y'all doing? Getting
Not
ready
too
for
bad.
Easter.
Easter's, that's right.
Yeah,
Got the
Easter
kiddos at
Sunday.
home.
Yeah, I still don't know if we have like a 4-day this weekend or not. We don't have it on the schedule, but we're doing all of our closeout stuff today, which makes me think that we do, but no one said anything, so I don't know. But I'm going back to Ohio this weekend.
Yeah, okay.
So, yeah.
There you go.
Fun stuff. More driving.
Yeah, I know.
Right.
I know. I think I'll pretty much be just driving until I'm done with that big trip.
Keep an eye on the weather. I know.
Oh,
up there
it's
towards y'all.
it's
Like, I
it's
don't know
raining.
about- It's raining right now for you.
It's been raining. It started yesterday, and it's been raining pretty heavy, like for the whole time. It's still somewhat warmish. It's like 50, but it's been raining for I don't know, the past like 18 hours ish now.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I think for the next 3-4 days, there's supposed to be rain. Like of course, like the middle of it's probably gonna be the worst. I know Saturday is supposed to be widespread all the way from the Gulf all the way up.
Yeah.
And it's supposed to
That's
rain
where we
until
got-
like Monday or Tuesday.
That'll be pretty nasty.
Yeah, tomorrow and Saturday is going to be our worst days of most rain here. But it's everywhere, like in the middle, and it seems like wherever hits in the middle, just like slingshots up towards the New England area.
I know, but where I'm at always just gets it a little bit worse, just because I'm like in the valley, and we have the mountains around us, so it always like lingers a little bit, and it'll just dump on us. So like it could be perfectly fine 10 minutes away, and just dumps on us.
Wow.
Same with snow. Like whenever we get, I mean, we got the like what 23 inches, and then like the next time over got like 12.
Oh, wow.
That's crazy. So that sounds like the rainstorms here during the summer. So it's like we didn't get no rain here, but you go 2 parishes over, and all of a sudden the National Guard's activated because people got flooded out.
Because it gets flooded. It also, I think, like down there, it also comes with like the road conditions and the
Right.
washes and all that.
Right.
Hey, great morning, Lone Wolf. Good to see you. How are you, brother?
Morning, Bubba.
Good morning.
Member for 11 months. Let's go.
There you go.
That's what I'm talking about. Yes, sir.
I got to see where I'm at now.
Check your status. Did you get to watch that launch yesterday?
Nah, I didn't. I haven't even seen any clips or anything on it yet.
It's pretty
Oh, you
awesome,
should
dude.
Go look in the group text and see the pictures that Brad posted.
Yeah.
You said your family down there?
That was one of my battles from
Send 'em to you.
Afghanistan. It was crazy.
Okay.
'cause
Well, I
hadn't really-
saw freaking Brad's picture for his April Fool's.
Yeah. I was headed to NASA. Y'all want to see
Is
it?
it?
I
Yeah,
seen
dude.
that. I was like,
As soon as I
got a
saw
phone
it,
call,
and I was
y'all.
like,
Here we go,
all
that'll be
right,
the next
April
person.
Fool's. And then I actually read the description. And I was like, yeah,
Yeah.
someone with a majestic beard.
Right.
That's right.
Dude, I don't know if I would. I don't know if my body can withstand. Me and Mark were watching it, and we was like watching. It's like whenever they hit the peak like speed they were going. Mark's like, they're going 18,000 miles an hour, and I'm like, bro, imagine how fast that is per second, bro. They're moving faster than a bullet.
Right.
Oh, way
They're
better.
cruising.
That's like that's
Like, bro. I was like, man, and the fact that they're in space and they're moving 18,000 miles an hour and they feel like they're sitting still now, and I'm like, now really, would you turn into Jello if you hit warp speed once you're in space?
well, it's just acceleration. So obviously, like getting up to the 18,000 miles an hour. Same like if you're in a car and you're going 0 to 60, getting to 60, you feel the pull, but after you
Right.
get to 60, you don't feel anything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So
It's
like
just that-
it's
I wonder how many times I would pass out before we reached 18,000 miles an hour. Though.
Yeah. Right.
like
You
yeah,
know
the
them
people on the
slingshot
roller
rides?
coaster. Yeah, the
Like them
slingshot and the
slingshot-
roller coasters where
And
they
you
like
watch the person pass out like 5 times before it ends.
just wake up, scream, pass back out.
Yeah, that'd be me. They'd see me in there and they'd be like, ah! They'd wake up and they just look at me. And then just keep looking at me.
I know, like, did they like live stream the stuff from inside? Because I know, like, when they did the stuff for the people going up to like the International Space Station, they'll like have like a live stream or something of the launch, and after they get up to 0 gravity and like all that other stuff.
No, they didn't start that live stream until after they got like settled in space. Because
Probably like safety shit now.
the-
Like they want to make sure they're actually up there before they like everything's safe.
Right. I imagine too, going through that the atmosphere is probably so much intensity the signal probably doesn't go through very well. Because like they got a live stream for the whole mission, like while on there, showing like the crew and the rocket, like the end of it, and like it's supposed to be like a 10-day mission, I guess. I got it saved. It's on the NASA's YouTube live streaming the entire 24/7 of it while they're out there.
Yeah, I'm looking at it
So,
now. It's just a blue screen.
Yeah, it says it'll go blue screen whenever they lose signal or something like that. So I'm pretty sure if they cut it off or whatever, they call it losing signal.
Yeah, it's
You know.
yeah, it's blue screen right now. But
So
It's pretty
But,
wild.
yeah, it's supposed to be a 24-hour live stream of it. I was watching a little bit of it yesterday. It just shows the cockpit, them in there, and then like the boosters.
Yeah, I'll drop
So
the
it's
link
like you
in case
got-
anybody wants it. It's
Yeah,
a show.
I thought it was going to be a live stream of like an outside like satellite camera recording this coordinate coming out of the atmosphere. And I was like, this would be a cool thing to watch. You're watching it from the ground level and from the space view at the same time. But
Right.
it wasn't like that. So if y'all watching NASA, that'd be a cool thing for next time y'all do it. Show people it coming out of the atmosphere just to show that, hey, there really is space.
Right. Yeah, there's 17,000 watching right now, dude. A blue screen.
Yeah. Dude, when I was watching it yesterday for the launch, there was 63,000 people sitting there waiting for it to go live, and it didn't go live. I was
Right.
I was like, okay, well,
Gotta
I'll
love
just come
it,
back
right?
later. Hit that notify me button, and it notified me an hour after. It's like,
Did you take a picture of that otter yet?
No, I didn't. Remind me, and I will whenever I get home. Because
Yeah.
if
That's
if
what
we
it's-
don't have, if I don't have work tomorrow, I'm starting to drive to Ohio tomorrow.
Oh, there you go, dude. A little ahead
So
of
I
schedule,
will.
huh?
Yeah, I will whenever I get home. But yeah, I know, like it's adorable. I called my mom and I told her like I was pregnant. She's like, "You're ridiculous." I was like, "Otters are my favorite animal," and now she keeps texting me random otter facts. I was like, "I don't know them already."
Like you don't know
Like,
him, right?
Yeah, it's like, oh, like otters hold hands when they sleep, so that way they don't drift apart. And I'm like, yeah,
Yeah.
like
So you're the otter master, dude?
I don't know why. Like ever since I was a kid, it's been like I don't know why. Like otters are just my favorite animal.
That's so cool. I need to
Don't
come
don't
up
know
with
why.
I need to come up with a cool acronym for you for otter.
OTTER.
Yeah.
It's gonna like in 5 minutes, it's gonna pop in your head, like, and it's gonna piss me
Yeah.
off.
Right. Yeah.
How y'all been so far this morning?
Oh, good so
Good.
far, man.
yeah.
Just rocking. We've been kind of we got a couple in the, we got some in the chat that's dealing with the C word. So thoughts and prayers for them.
Yeah.
That's never easy.
No, it's not. Man. Sad. That was it, and today's the day, Thursday. I think
Let's
John
hear it.
said he was
If
gonna
you
get
ask
his
me
Jeep fixed.
what is everything, I have everything. If
Huh?
I made a list, I'd be like stuff to do on today. So what's the thing you're gonna do today?
Yeah.
I'm
What's
like, well,
what's your today?
I just need to make a board and get a dart and just throw it at the board, and then whatever it lands on, be like, there we go. That's what I'm doing.
Right.
You got so many things,
Right.
Because like if you look at all of them and try to pick one, just like overwhelm and procrastination starts tapping on your shoulder and be like, hey, you want to go get a snack?
Hey, get out of my head, dude. That's how my life works, man. That's so crazy. Well, I guess we deal with the same life.
Yeah,
don't we?
and then you're just like, oh, like let me take a
It's
nap and
similar,
let me
man. Yeah, it's
take a nap,
similar.
and I'll hit it after I take a nap, and then
Right.
Yeah,
Or
because
it's
your
just
brain
like, man,
gets
let's
really
put
tired.
something. Yeah, or like I'll put something on where I want to listen to it, like a podcast, and I like have it in the background, but I end up sitting there watching it the entire
Yeah.
time. Whenever I was like, dude, I was supposed to be listening to this while I was doing something else, and now I'm just not doing what I was wanting to do.
Right.
It's like, oh man.
That-
Then you're like, oh
LA
man, it's
vision.
2:00 in the afternoon. Now it's too late to do it. It's like the procrastination is just like always like, hey, I can find a reason for anything, buddy. Just let me know.
The pro in procrastination.
Yeah. Bro, if it was an Olympic sport, bro, we'd be up there and be like, oh, you're competing in this one too, huh?
How fast can you not get it done? All right,
Yes.
go.
Well, that would be. Imagine that, a procrastination like foot race, and be like, it's like who cannot pass the finish line? It's like
Right.
everybody's just like,
There is races on bikes that it's the last one to cross. So like they're like on like a bike and it's just like where they like wiggle the front tire to just move like ever so
oh, so you
slightly.
have to go with the slowest you can.
They have to go the slowest. You're not allowed
my
to hop
goodness.
off of the bike. Technically, like, so as long as you're on the bike, you're fine. But if your foot touches or anything, so there are actual races where like the goal is to get last, and it's very entertaining to watch. If you haven't seen them, look it
Yeah.
up
Yeah,
Oh,
that
I'm gonna have to
sounds
look it up,
interesting.
man.
because there's still rules. Obviously, you can't just like, oh, I'm gonna take a nap. You still have to be
Right.
on the bike and all that crap. But it's like
You can't just
you know,
sit there and
doing a
go in a
lap.
circle either, huh? I'm pretty
No.
sure that would be one of them. You can't do a circle. You have to constantly be going in a forward motion if it's like like whatever.
Yeah, like so there's
no,
certain
that's
rules,
crazy.
but like it's like you try harder to not or to go slower than you would just to go the fastest.
That's
Oh, man.
crazy.
See, what would be really interesting when like that, you get them on a hill, and then you can go up a hill where you don't have to wiggle. You ever seen people that can balance so well, just by putting just a little bit of pressure on it? And it's like going up a hill, you'd be able to go like inches at a time without wiggling it.
Yeah, but you'd be with that, like your legs would be so done.
I know that's
By
why that's what makes it
constantly
even more
force your legs.
challenging right there. It's be like who can do it, because once you burn out and you start going back down, you have to just go back up, but you get like dinged or something. I don't know.
Right.
I don't know. That would be very challenging. You have to like choose the right angle. You know, you can't get like 45. You know, you have to do something that's like reasonable where it's not. You know,
Like it's like a running track or something. They do it on like a little like quarter mile. But
Yeah.
yeah, like I think that's
Well,
one
that'd be
thing I
neat,
like
'cause you
fell
have to
asleep
stay in
watching.
your
But
lane too. That'd be interesting. You have to stay in your lane. You can't like wiggle into other people's that way. Oh man, that'd be interesting. I feel like that would have been a fun MWR thing. Like, you know, whenever we're at like mandatory fun days instead of horseshoes all the time.
Yeah.
It's just like, what is this they're doing with the bikes? Be like, dude, you go see what PFC Jones is doing. It's like right now he is undefeatable. Oh yeah, Lady of Savannah was asking earlier what MWR was. Okay.
Oh, she was?
Yeah, I can't remember the acronym.
Music, the W, bring your own W, and relaxation.
Yeah.
or was she
W-
talking about like the actual NWR?
I think what we were gonna do, like the MWR, but I can't remember what the actual acronym for MWR is.
Morale, welfare, and recreation.
That's right.
Yep.
Yeah. In other words, mandatory fun day.
Mm-hmm.
Not the person, the activity. Because it is now a social media influencer as well.
Yeah. Hey, that's right, Mark. I don't know what a hoe is, though.
What?
AHO. A hoe? Music with relaxation, morale, welfare, and respect. Love it.
Let's see.
Music with
What's-
relaxation. That works too.
Yeah.
Music with relaxation.
Love it.
That's part of it too. Is you're gonna have like, you know, like kind of like back and forth with music on it and stuff as well.
I'm just going through now. I have not named it yet, Savannah. And it's definitely a female. It's got a baby.
Amen. N.A.
My chicken farm.
Oh,
plan,
okay.
It's slowly coming along, Savannah. I'm trying to figure out where to put it at. Make sure it's not in the way of things that might need to get dug up in the yard.
Did you guys do chess at all?
Yeah, we played yesterday.
How'd it go?
I tried. Dude, all right. I gotta give it away, Savannah. I gave her a move to where it put me in like the most danger, and then she ended up messing up to where I took the pieces I was trying to take, but I seen she had a move to where it put all her pieces in a good defense. and it put me in a state where I had to like refigure all my pieces. And she missed a couple of my mistakes, and then she made a few mistakes where it was like, "What are you doing?" I was like trying to give her make it challenging on like both parts, because I didn't, my experience level and hers, I don't want to go in there and just like dominate.
Right.
One of y'all need to go in there and like help her, like a two against one. That'd be a cool way.
I haven't played chess in so long.
Yeah, but she's figuring it out. It's just like, because the once you learn what the pieces do, and then figuring out how to strategically place them to start attacking with all the other pieces. And
yeah, just more you practice, more you learn.
Yeah.
It's one of them games.
Yeah, I mean, God, if I could think of all the games my dad stomped me in, like the same way my dad would play me, it's like I'd go to make a move. That's what I don't like about the playing it on the computer, is because you can't pull the piece back and be like, no, pull it back and rethink that. Like, be nice if somebody can make one that has like that mulligan feature where you get like 3 redo overs of pieces, but like, oh, I want to take that piece back.
Right.
I think that would help out the learning process of it, And then it also changed the whole aspect of the game too, because if you could take a piece back and then redo another move, boy, that changes the person's like I was thinking 5 moves ahead. Now I gotta rethink those 5 moves,
Right. She said that's a good idea. 2 of us against AA. Maybe I need to watch you and Sling Buzz.
Yeah. Well, hey, you and Sling Buzz team up on me. Sling Buzz almost dominated me one time. It was like that second game. I was like, I wasn't expecting this, man. And then the tiebreaker was like, it was like you could just hear the gears going, just like, all right, I gotta. The battle is on. I don't know how. Pretty much all of us play chess on the panel, huh?
Yeah.
I know how to play. I haven't played in like 5 or 6 years.
I haven't played.
I already know. I know Colt plays. We got Sling that plays. I don't know if Traits plays. I say we need to get a chess tournament going. See.
Yeah, no, I already know. The next time I go down, JJ's already challenged me to chess.
There you go. Get that practice
from whenever they were. Her and Colt were playing.
Hey, great morning, Grism. Good to see you. How are you?
Good morning.
Yeah, I think that would be. I'd be interested in a little like chess tournament.
Yeah, dude. We'll have a CT. How's that sound?
CT, hold the
Right.
Yeah, because I got the, like, if we do a chess tournament, like especially like if we did one like a Discord or like everybody involved, and it's like a big tournament. Like the winner of the tournament gets like a certain chessboard, I'd like to get one from a Renaissance festival. It's got the hand carved like crystal pieces.
Yeah, that'd be a cool giveaway.
Yeah, it'd be like a nice giveaway for like whoever wins the tournament.
Right. Do like a week long or something.
Oh, yeah, depending on how many people's in the tournament too,
I mean, realistically, it could just be like done on a Saturday or something like that.
Yeah. I mean, depending on how many people's in it, it could go for a while. Or you could do timed matches. That way it's like not taking all day long,
Right.
Because that's when the pressure really gets on, whenever you're pressed by the clock too. I'm not good at those like the ones that are like, speed chess.
Yeah, because you always look at the timer. You forget about the move you're making.
Right. Now, that's whenever the people that can think like 20 moves ahead, and you're just like, all right, bro, like, like, I haven't had that upgrade to my brain yet.
Yeah. Thirsty Thursday, drink water. Stay hydrated, Hoop.
That's right. That's right.
There you go.
I do finally have my water fountain supposed to get delivered to my office today, so I can actually drink water and not keep bringing in water bottles.
Right.
Right.
You said I
Just
play
it.
chess for soups and Slim Jims.
I don't know. I'll figure out some name for them.
For your otters, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, that's awesome, Grism. Congratulations. No alcohol in 2 years.
There you go. Congrats.
Yeah, let's go, dude. Because I know it ain't easy. It's a fight every day, ain't it?
I'm not saying it, Savannah.
I've noticed a lot of people are like on these sobriety kicks, man. It's like we've finally reached that point in life. It's like, what was all that for? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think a lot of it also just comes with growing up.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah.
But I mean, look at our age differences. That's what I'm talking about.
Right. Yeah. There's some people have a large age gap in between them.
Right.
I think I'm me and traits, like,
Yeah. If you put your age and his age together, I mean, it's like,
Right.
it's
And
like,
then look at the similarities y'all have. Even with the age gap. It's crazy.
I think, there's like a 30-year difference.
Yeah.
Like, literally double my age, if not a little bit more than that. But, yeah.
But it's good to see, man. It really is good to see people pushing sobriety.
yeah.
There's nothing wrong with partying and having a good time, but there's something about getting your mind back and your life back, gaining everything you thought you lost.
Yeah. Yeah. It's something that when you do it so much that you wake up and you got
Smoke
brain
about
fog,
it.
it lasts all day, and that day lasts for a week, and then that week lasts for a month, and you're just like, does it ever get back to normal? It's like, well, you got to change what you're doing to get to that normal. Your normal isn't like some normal activities aren't normal.
Right. We will, Mark. But we're going to get them stretches knocked out first.
That's right. There's two smoke pits, and one of them doesn't involve smoking.
Right. Wait, y'all remember
once
what we
you're done
called
at one
that?
smoke, once you get done at the smoke pit, you go to the smoke pit.
Yeah, that was another acronym, dude. CAPE.
What?
CAPE. Remember when they used to CAPE us in basic training?
I never heard that one.
Corrective action through physical exercise.
Never heard that one.
Y'all didn't have that one? Oh, it
No,
might
we
have
just
been a
called
Navy
it.
SEAL thing.
We just called it getting smoked.
Yeah, we called it CAPE.
Yeah. Well, they was. I went through 2010, so they was in at Fort Jackson. They was implementing using nice words, so they called it dusting us off. They was like, we're gonna dust y'all off right now. Now get down, frontally in the rest position, move. And we're like, oh wait, half right face. It's like
That's
what?
funny.
Hold on.
Well, and like at one point they would call it powder donut because when we were in the field there was so much dust that after you got smoked you looked like a powdered donut. So then every time after that they were just like, oh, you want a powdered donut, don't you?
Yeah.
And then So that was just like the crap we used from it. The
I
because you're
remember
just
one
so
time they were
dirty.
smoking us during our 5-day FTX. And I don't know, for some reason they had us all getting in line, and then we had to low crawl through this big giant like sand pit. And then when we got to the end of it, it was probably about like 50 meters long. And then they was like low crawl, drag your face and everything. Then they would inspect you when you got to the end, and they would like, let me see your pockets. If you didn't have enough sand in your pockets, they made you do it again.
Brett,
So everybody's trying to do it and stay as clean as they could, and they was like, nope, go do it again.
Right.
do you remember the?
People do it like
I
5
don't know
times.
what you called it, but when we were in Afghanistan, like the moon dust.
Moon dust.
Yeah, it's like where there was like such a big pile up of just like loose like dust and stuff that it like if you drove through it or walked through it, it looked like you were like walking on the moon.
Oh
Because it
yeah,
was
yeah,
like
yeah.
Dude,
it was
there's
so
something about
like
the sand
loose.
over there. Somebody
Yeah.
brought back a ammo can full of sand from Iraq, and it looks like flour. It's all powdery.
I could still probably go and dump out some of my tough boxes or my like A bags or stuff like that. I'm still gonna find sand.
Oh yeah, dude. Everywhere.
So like the sand over there is not like the sand at the beaches here.
No,
No.
it's
Yeah,
like
it's
especially
like,
if it's super windy and it builds up. That's where like the moon dust is what we call it because it's
Yeah,
like
that's
horrible.
crazy.
it's
'Cause I
like
was
literally
wondering
it'll be
whenever I
like
seen this ammo can.
well it's like
I was like,
you could have like a big pile of it, but if you're like walk on it, it'll literally compress so much that like it would always cause a problem with like our vehicles and crap of trying to go through it.
Right.
bro.
I do
And then like
remember.
walking through it, it was like it would always add so much time depending on where you're at. But yeah, we just called it moon dust.
Oh, my dog found the mailman.
Yeah, I think I do remember that now. Hey, real quick, let me give a couple celebrations. Let's go, Lady Savannah. That is awesome. I have not had alcohol in
There you
2
go.
years. Let's go. And
Oh, I'll be right back, guys.
oh, you're good, brother. 354 days clean from Suboxone. Let's go, J-Dog. Keep going, brother. Keep on pushing.
So almost a year. What would that put the 354?
Right.
So another 11. So the 13th would be a year.
The 13th. That'll be a year for him?
He said 354.
Oh, wow.
So
That's cool.
365 would be the 13th.
And that's our 100th episode. How cool. Yeah.
That's awesome.
That is awesome. Great stuff in the chat this morning, guys. Congratulations to all y'all. Keep on pushing every single day. This too shall pass. Just remember those
Brandon,
4
if
words.
you could smoke, would you? I mean, probably, but I also haven't done it in so many years that like I probably like if I get out, I probably will just because I had the luxury of doing it, but I don't think I'd like do it consistently.
Right. I love how the whole everybody in the chat cheers each other on too. That is awesome. We have a great family here. I do, right? All right, guys, we're at the hour and 18-minute mark. Y'all ready to shut this thing on down?
Yeah.
Shut
we
this thing
can.
on down. We'll resume in the Discord. Hopefully we have some people show up over there. Brandon, you want to close us today?
I can.
Or you're not feeling it?
Dude, I feel like shit.
All right. Double A, you want to close it?
I
Yeah, I
can.
can
But
close it.
All right, cool.
you're good, John. I mean, sorry, I'm reading the comments and crap now.
Yeah, I'm trying to keep up too. Hey, let's do it, J-Dog. You're locked
Yeah,
in,
that's
brother.
what I was just reading. Heck yeah.
Let's do it.
If you don't care to share,
Yeah,
because what day would that be of the
Monday.
week?
March on
Yeah,
Monday.
Monday, next Monday.
Yeah,
Well,
Well, it'll
man.
be
not this Monday, but the next Monday.
yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, March on Monday. I love it. That would be a great day to celebrate too. Wow, love it, dude. So yeah, we're locking him in, writing it down right now. Oh, speaking of, I just thought about that. We need to check on old Jay, man. I haven't seen him in the chat. He wanted to come up too, remember?
I haven't seen Jay lately.
Yeah, I hadn't
haven't
seen
seen him in the
I need to
Discord
reach
either.
out.
Your dog's still going on about the mailman.
Oh yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
J Dog, are you in that? Are
Until
you
he
in the
leaves.
Discord?
Come here, boy. There you go. Yeah, he feels like he done a good job by letting me know. He's a good
Yeah,
motion
no,
sensor.
that I think every time there's like, especially that's like starting to warm up, and everyone in my neighborhood's like walking their dogs, like everyone around me. So she'll sit at the front door and then bark, and then she'll run up to me, being like, "I scared him away." I'm like, dude,
Right? Yeah. They come over and shake their tail. I did something good. I did something good. Yeah, you caused my anxiety to skyrocket for about 15 seconds.
Yeah.
Especially when I wasn't paying attention and they just take off darting. It's just like, what in the world?
No, it's more like if I'm like in the shower or some crap like that, and then I hear it, I'm like, oh crap. So
Oh,
I
dude,
like,
that's like when you do the John Wick thing and you're coming out with the towel and the pistol and be like, what's going on? It's dripping wet. Be like, come on. What's going on, dog? And they're just sitting
it's
there.
going
just like,
on, and then I like
mailman.
look out the window and there's a dog like at the end of the street. I'm like, really?
Yeah.
Oh, man. Right. Or UPS guys on the house like across the street and you're just like, dude, you made it seem like somebody was getting ready to kick the door in. Come on, stop. See, now he's like on guard just to make sure. He's like, I know he's going to come back. I'm just going to let you know if he does. Or he's going to be at the neighbors in a minute. I'll let you know when he's over there.
Athena hates my mailman.
I think that's just
Yeah.
normal for dogs to hate the mailman.
Well, it's for her and the way anyone outside the house, fuck them. If I don't let them in or open the door to let them in, fuck them.
Yeah.
So
That's how my
because
dog is,
the
too.
mailman comes up to the door every day and I don't let him in, she's like, that guy's dead.
Right. It's just like,
If I were to open the door once and let him in, then I'm sure it'd be fine.
right. Oh yeah, Lady Savannah, having a dog barking and playing chess would be like the same as if you was having to defend yourself and the dog's barking in a different direction while you got something going on in the other direction. You'd be like, oh, it's a lot.
Hey, real quick, J Dog, do you don't have Discord, or because we dropped the link, you can go ahead and hop in there.
Yeah, I dropped it just a little earlier. It's the same link. I can drop it again.
Yeah, let me know. If not, if you don't have Discord or don't want to get it, that's fine. We understand. You can always look me up on Facebook. Right
I know I
there
have you on Facebook.
is my name, Brad LaField. But yeah, it is a good time. Hey, great morning, Amy. Good to see you. How are you?
Good morning. Good morning.
Morning.
We're getting ready to shut this thing down, but thank you for being here. We are so far. I hope you're having a great day as well.
Until the rain comes and I get to see how strong the wind gets.
Right. Yeah. All right. Brandon, if you want to start it, and then you will go from you to me to Double A.
Yeah, it's fine. I can appreciate y'all hopping up and joining us. Hope everyone has anyone traveling or anything for Easter and Good Friday and all that fun stuff. Hope everyone travels safe, has a good holiday. If you're spending it with your family. If not, I'm sure we'll be up in the Discord. Hop in and say hi. And I appreciate y'all. No one's told you you're loved. See y'all tomorrow for Red Friday.
Yes,
Much
sir.
love, everybody.
Ooh. Love you, brother. And get to feeling better.
Yeah, it'll pass. Just this stupid freaking cold.
Yeah.
Yeah. This too shall pass.
Right. All right, guys, real quick. If you haven't already, go ahead and smash that like button. We appreciate all the love and support over here on the FOB, the Forward Operating Broadcast, where we regroup, resupply, and recalibrate every Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. Central, 9 a.m. Eastern, to better equip you to continue your mission, or Charlie Mike. Remember, you do matter, you are enough, and you are loved. If you're struggling, don't be afraid to reach out to any of us on this panel. Hop in that Discord. Come say hi. Let us know what's on your mind. Or if you think you know someone who's struggling, don't be afraid to reach out to them, whether that be a text message, voice text, video call, phone call. Get a hold of them. Let them know you're thinking about them, because you never know who it might help. And I want to leave y'all with a little motivation. Today's the day to embrace the challenge, to invest in yourself, to stay focused on the goal, to keep stacking wins, to rise and grind, to turn obstacles into opportunities, to grow through what you go through, to give it your best, to stay relentless, and to inspire someone else. Stay motivated, stay hydrated, and remember, today's the day to have a thriving Thursday. Hoop. Love y'all.
And I am AA, everybody, Army Alcoholic. Really appreciate y'all stopping in. Everybody, remember, you are loved, you matter. Stay strong, because you're not alone. And be and stay awesome. And listen for the whisper of the Heavenly Father, and you'll hear his voice. And it's glorious whenever you hear it. And everybody dealing with cancer, just stay strong. Y'all got a lot of strength in you. And we love y'all. And please bow your heads.
Yes, sir.
And dear Heavenly Father, we thank you today. We thank you for the panel. We thank you everybody in the chat and everybody that listens to this afterwards. We ask that you bless them and that you cover them with your shield of protection, and that you give us endurance and diligence to make it through the things you put forth in our path. And dear Father, I place my day in your hands, and be our shield and our fortress. Protect us from all evil and guide us safely through any obstacles. Keep our loved ones safe in your care, and grace us with your wisdom and love. We thank you, Father, for another day. We pray for peace and grace. Praise you, Father. Hallelujah. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
They will not break our country's strength. They will not take our nation's freedom.